Hey everyone, I'm back today at that lake drain culvert, and you can see it's all jammed up again, but you see how the middle is dried up? That's because it's been just so hot lately. The water level kind of dropped. So this was worse a few days ago, but I'm gonna be removing all this debris. Today's 97 degrees, pretty hot out, so there's not a lot of flow today. I used the rake. The rake is a bit limited. It gets the bulk of the stuff off, but you still got to do all that by hand. It's tangled up in all the bars. Now today I was finding a lot of this. What kind of worm is that? There's a whole bunch of them. while I was cleaning the grate, I noticed a whole bunch of whatever this is. Okay, that pile was getting pretty big on the side of this. It was never gonna fall back in on its own because the water doesn't get that high. The beavers never clogged this. They were never gonna throw it back in, but the pile's gone. I just pushed it over like 20 feet out of the way. It can just sit there and rot. Okay, I'm on the other side, and there's this pond here. I spent the past 2 hours here ripping apart this small dam built by the beavers. By ripping this dam apart, I got the water on this end to drop probably 4 inches or so. And that drop in the water is important for that pipe over there. You can see how much I actually made it drop. That beaver dam, I can almost guarantee that'll be repaired as soon as it gets dark. Because you see on the edge here, there's like 2 lines right there. The second line from the top is where the water was about an hour ago. I got it to drop quite a bit. And the water inside that pipe is probably 2 feet deep. And the pipe itself, I think that's a 4-foot pipe. Okay, let's go on an adventure through the tunnel, and we can look what's underneath that grate on the other side. In my time here, in the past few hours clearing up this beaver dam, I haven't seen any beavers, I haven't seen any wildlife, except for a bunch of pike that keep swimming back and forth through this pipe, so hopefully the flashlight I brought is bright enough to see in here. Like always, there's always going to be spiders on the ceiling in these things. Just going to try not to rub up against them. I just drenched my upper body with bug spray. So if they do jump on me, I don't think they'll stay on me. There's a lot of echoes. I can see the other side. You see the waterfall down there? But this is like a huge tunnel. Just don't want to drop my camera in here. So you see there's a whole bunch of them. What do you call that kind of spider? A cave spider? It's like a lot of those. And there's also this other kind in here. Yeah, there's spiders like everywhere because I'm an intruder in their house. Nobody comes in here. But at least the light I brought, I know you can't see it on the camera, but I am able to see somewhat the bottom. Look at this decay in here. There's a lot of decay. I'm going through it really slowly, and I don't like it either. hate this. I don't know why, it smells really bad in here. Like, look at all this decay. This pipe looks like it's not gonna last too much longer. Look at that. You know what the good news is? This is unusual. There's no spiders after I got this far. But unfortunately, the water's getting deeper, and also, unfortunately, it smells like someone's gross basement. And the mud, there's like 6 inches of mud in the bottom of the pipe, and it's sticky like glue. Also, the ceiling is getting shorter. Okay, we're moving on to another section of pipe. Oh, look at this. That's why there's so much. Look at all the ground is just coming out of that crack. There's like a slight cave-in. And wow, it is getting loud in here. From that waterfall echoing. I'm moving faster now because I want to get this over with. Look at this. You see how the dirt, it's like falling out of the side. Look at all that decay. This pipe is getting ready to die. But today, this was a good day to do this. This is the lowest I've ever seen the water. You see the rust line? That's usually somewhat around where this is. The entire tunnel is usually underwater. And I am like 3/4 of the way. I'm almost over there. And the pipe is actually nicer on this end because the current, it's causing a flow, and the flow keeps rust from occurring, so it's in better shape, because if the water's stagnant, that's what causes rust. The water's not as deep now, but I keep tripping up on rocks. Look at this, there's rusty stalactites. Like, wow. Ceiling is getting short again. When I get to the waterfall, I'm gonna take one big stretch, and then I am out of here. Wow, I am inside. I am inside the Lake Drain Culvert. That is awesome. So humid and steamy. I'm out of here. It is so loud, that waterfall, I can't even hear myself think. But as soon as I got into the actual ditch where the waterfall is, it's like a foot deeper the water in the pipe, so that was kind of unexpected. But now I know exactly how the system is. This pipe here, I'd say, is about 300 yards long. Gotta be really careful walking through it because I am like ducked as much as you can, and I really can't travel that fast. I just saw there's a frog in here with me. I can't believe it. There's no spiders on this end. You know what it probably is? That thing probably clogged her. Ah, man. You know what I just did? I just bumped into one of those rusty stalactites, and it just scared me. Dropped my flashlight in the water, but the good thing is this is a waterproof one. Sorry if the screen's a little blurry, but this is what happens. I'm about halfway back. Like this tunnel is getting ready for failure. Look at that. Yeah, you saw how I just showed that? Right now I'm walking over like a big pile of dirt that fell from the crack. And now I'm back to that part of the tunnel where the bottom is like glue. But today we're supposed to have some thunder showers. We're supposed to get like 3 inches of rain. So I'm pretty sure this tunnel would be unwalkable for a while. I'm definitely going to tell someone about what I found because I don't think anybody really inspects this. So they wouldn't know that it's in such bad decay. The water's deeper at the exit. I haven't reached the spider zone yet. The spider zone is like the first 10 feet down here. If you're unable to tell, the water's like up to my waist right now. Like, look, it's really up to my waist. It's probably not as deep as my waist, but my legs are kind of bent because I'm 6 feet tall and this is a 4-foot culvert. I'm finally out. Yay. Oh, feels so good to stretch after that. We're expecting a lot of rain today. You see all the dark storm clouds moving in, and it's starting to pour now. Supposed to be some pretty heavy rain today. Take a look at the wind making waves. I've never seen waves at this pond. It's usually a pretty calm place, but I've never been here during a storm before. And this is the lowest I've ever seen the water. It's now pouring. So this water is probably going to rise and drag more stuff over.